We have about 113 children on the compound, and most of those we got them from the communities around us. Some of them lost their parents, and some of them have had parents who have divorced, and one of their step parents have been mistreating them, and some of them are from the streets. So we get a whole range of kids from different backgrounds, and what we are trying to do at Bethany is bring the fatherhood of God to those who need fatherhood.
We are having a problem that in each class we have more than 80 children, so the space is not enough, and the teacher cannot teach such a class.
We only have one nurse, and besides the 113 children that we have, we also take care of other children from the community. So we on the sponsorship program have about 380. So on top of that, we also have other children from the community that the school is helping along, and the school has about 580 children. So what happens is the nurse has to take care of 580 children, and she has a lot of work to do.
Well, Uganda has been really devastated by AIDS and by war in the north, civil war, and there's been, I think, from what I understand, 50% of the population is 15-year-old and younger, and so there have been a lot of death from AIDS, from the war, and so there's huge loss from the families, kids having to take care of themselves, and obviously 50% of the population is 15 or younger. There's a lot of kids having to take care of kids, and so it's pretty bad all over the country, especially in the north.
And my prayer request is to pray for my fellow youth to know more Jesus about, because they don't know Jesus, and some they don't know how to read, and in fact education is still poor, academic is poor. So we need God to provide for a literate education for old people, and when they know when they come to know to read, maybe to read the Bible, it's very good and it pleases God.
Our community is quite a tough one. People are so much rooted in witchcraft and worship of idols and all that. So it's not been very easy in the church to penetrate. So praying that God will soften the hearts of men and women so that they really respond to the gospel. And we do move house to house sharing the gospel, and now every Sunday we'll have an open service, an open place where we invite people to come. And here it's not uncommon to find a church staying in a place for 5 years and nobody comes to it. 5 years and not even one soul coming to the church. And so that's the challenge that we really need to, the church needs to move out and share Christ and share the compassion and the love. So,
So we are asking you, our brothers and sisters, that you may pray for us, that God shall surely be good, as He has always been good to us. We are also praying that even Uganda as a whole shall be reached by people who know Christ.
When you look at the overwhelming need, it's so easy as Westerners to say, let's just get all the money, we can do this, we can solve this. And to think, by making this big thing and bringing all these in, we're going to solve this thing, and yet you realize, no, it is an internal problem, and it will always be there. And money ultimately isn't going to be the thing that solves it.
I think God is going to be gracious and faithful unto us, that He shall provide in all.